All right, let me show this to you. This is a 10-footer. This is one I grew up off of. Look at that. Can you guys see that? Can you guys see that? Look at that. Look how long it takes for that to recover. Let me back up a little bit so you guys can see it. I'm gonna put it right at the camera so you can see it. You see that tip? Look where, I'm gonna turn sideways. Look where that backbone kicks in at. You see that? Way down here. Way down here that backbone kicks in at. You see that? I'm gonna do it real slow so you guys can see it. Look, with my right hand, I'm right-handed. Okay, let me show you my Cam's Yaannk stick. Let me show you my Yaannk stick. 10-footer, same, apples to apples, right? Look. My right hand, look how it recovers. You see that? Look. Look where that backbone kicks in at. Way up here. Okay? That allows you to control a 14, 15-inch crappie if you're vertical jigging. Or if you get hooked into a bass. You get hooked into a cat. You hook into a cat. You see what I'm saying? That's the difference. Okay? Let me show you one other thing. So this is a rod sold by itself. This rod is sold by itself. I gotta watch the trees. Look at the reel. Look at the difference. Look at the difference in the reel. Can you guys see that? Look at the difference in the reel. Look how big this is. Look how big that is. Look at mine. Okay? So you have to go out and you have to select the reel that is not made for this rod. Mine comes with a reel and it's specifically designed for this reel. Why? Look, I want to show this to you so you guys can see it. Look at that. Counterbalance. So you're carrying this rod and reel around all day, it's balanced. It's less work for you. Remember, this is a carbon fiber rod. It's not graphite. It's not composite, nor is it fiberglass. Okay, can you guys see that? That's the difference because this reel was made with this rod. So once you do a purchase, it's on its way. Plus, every rod that I have, rod and reel combo, comes with 2-day air free shipping. Let me pull my chair back up. So I'm running 10. I'm running 10 of my Cam's Yaannk stick. I'm gonna pull back so you guys can see. I'm running, to make sure I can see everything on the sonar. I'm running my 2 9-footers to the left, 2 9-footers to the right, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 10-footers in the front. 10-footers are always white to blue, and the 9-footers are white to red. We're just gonna see if we can figure out, get our bearings about ourselves. Let's see if we can have some luck. Got my markers. Let me show you my markers. Got my markers right here. So as soon as we see it on sonar or we catch a fish, we know we're in that area. There we go. Yank! Just pulled up. Let me see if I spot anything on the screen yet. Still don't spot anything on the screen, but look, these poles are dropping. Oh, look at that. Yank! Time we pull up, we're running 10 poles, okay? Time we pull up, we produce. Now remember, I'm out here to catch crappie. I'm not out here to play no games. I'm out here to catch crappie. Okay, let me see if I can get these rascals off of here. These are 11-inch crappie. I'm hoping you guys can see them. And we're already up against the structure right now. One of our poles is hung. Let me pull back just a little bit. There we go. There's the structure right here. Let's go ahead and throw a marker down. Boom. There's a marker. All right, so we can save our battery on our sonar. Let me pull this rascal here off. Yank! Yank! I'm gonna see if I can back out a little bit. Okay? I'm gonna see if I can back out. And I'm going to show this one to you guys. I don't know if I'll be able to back out real easy, okay? I'm going to back out real easy. Really easy. Look at that. Yank! Call myself backing out. Real easy, Cam. We're going to let this little rascal here go. You got 8 poles that are still live, just like this. See what I'm talking about? Yank! You got 8 poles that are still live. You got 8 poles that are still live. You got 8 poles that are still live, and you're still catching. Okay, you got 8 poles that are still live. I'm gonna see if I can put this Minnow on this one before we even look. I had 2 other poles to go down. I had 2 other poles to go down. Let's put this one back in the water. And let me tell you guys this. If you're from the South, you know what this means. Look, we got organized noise going on. Okay, now I want you guys to use your comparison. You guys saw me. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah, oh, we missed him. We missed him. We missed him. Just like that. Just like that. You see that? That's how it works. That's how it works. And let me tell you something. I was 10 feet away from where this crappie was located. Okay? Let me pull back a little bit so I can show you this rascal. We're not on a meat run. We know that what's happening in there. Guys, let me pull this rascal off of here. I downgraded to a stinger, okay, which is 1.5. Let's let this rascal go. I'm not running a 2-inch. Right now, they're hug tight. They're in this summertime pattern, and they're hug tight up against those branches, and all the small fry are up in there too. So you have to feed them, the crappie, what they're normally used to seeing. I'm not giving them a big meal, a 2-inch meal. I'm giving them a 1.5. And I downgraded to the 116 Minnow head with that nasty bend hook. And I'm running a number 4 hook versus a number 2 or a 1-aught or a 1. There he is. Come on over there, big boy. Yaannk! Come on in here. Guys, let me tell you this. I'm going to be using different colors. I'm trying different things. This is a nice 11-inch crappie. Let me turn you around so you guys can see me. Nice 11-inch crappie. Let me push back a little bit. Oh, that's as far as I can go. Let me push the camera back a little bit there. There we go. Nice 11-inch crappie. Okay, let me show them to you. That's that nasty bend hook. Right in the jaw. Look at that. Right in the upper jaw. When that nasty bend hook penetrates bone, rarely do they come off. Okay, sometimes they just do an instinct strike and they just chip at it. Sometimes you hook them right in the lip and they'll come off on the lip. Okay, look at that. We're going to release this rascal. We're not on a meat run today. I want to tell you guys that tip on that on my Yaannk sticks are so sensitive. We're gonna back out real easy. We're going to try a variance of different colors. I got a tricolor on here for you tube lovers, and also I got a white and chartreuse, white and chartreuse stinger with a chartreuse head, 116. Now the tricolor tube that I'm running a 132nd. I'm going to use that as well. Listen, you see, I didn't have time to shave. I stumbled on these rascals and found out that they were fully in their summertime pattern just a couple of days ago. So this style of fishing right here, I absolutely love. And I want to tell you guys this again. The reason why I switched to the stinger is because it's less of a meal. It's more attractive to them. Okay? And I downgraded my hook to a number 4 nasty bend minnow hook. I'm running the minnow head. Listen, if you can't decide what color to get, let me pull you up a little bit. Listen, I have a kit. And once I do the cutaway, you'll be able to see it. I'll show you the kit. Okay? I'm going to show it to you. It's 140 pieces. Comes with everything you need. And we also have it coupled with as a find a water kit with the 9-foot and the 10-foot Yaannk stick. Let's get back in there. Let's see if we can catch some more fish for right now. And I'll get in a little bit more detail when we do the cutaway. Remember, you have to fish what you have confidence in. You have to fish what you have confidence in. That's what you have to do. That's that tricolor. Unbelievable. Guys, that took us inside of 90 seconds on that tube. And I know I got a lot of tube lovers out there. Okay? Look at that. Red, white, and chartreuse. Let's release this rascal. There you go. Guys, this is a great way to end this segment. It looks like that tube is really doing it. I'm going to have both of them right down there in the description. Let me say this. Dude, these tubes are on fire. I'm going to have both of them in the description right below. So if you don't know what color, and I think we're going to have, let me get this guy up here real easy. I'm going to have this with that 1138 piece tube kit. Okay? Guys, you just saw me. And I want to say this to you guys. I'm not a professional at fishing with tubes. Okay? But apparently, these tubes are fire. Okay? Let me show it to you. So I'm having a lot of good luck with this. Let's get one more. Okay? You know how we are. We're crappie fishermen. Let's see if we can get a hold of one more. Look at that. That's what we were looking for. That's what we were waiting to end this segment on. Guys, they're not very big fish. We know that because the little ones hide out up in there. I'm pretty sure there are some big ones there. But my main objective today was to come out. I got a spider web on me real quick. This is a great way to end the segment. I wanted to come out and just kind of show you guys that that the crappie are in full-time summer pattern. Okay? And if you like vertical jigging, which is something that's very, very simple to do, I wanted to show you guys how versatile my Yaannk sticks are. You've seen them as a jigging pole, you've seen them when I'm spider rigging, and soon you're going to see them when I'm trolling. Let me tell you. This one right here, let's see what this one is. Let's see what Yaannk, let's see what this one is. There we go. He's 11. We're going to put him in that's that Goldfinger. I'm sorry, Mr. October Gold. That's 11-inch crappie. We're going to put him in the basket. That's that Mr. October Gold. Okay, guys, if you don't have that Mr. October Gold, listen, don't wait too much longer. I'm going to be rocking this during the spring with a black Jighead. Okay, if you don't have that Mr. October Gold, you can only get this at Cam's Crappie Hole. Okay, make sure you have that Mr. October Gold and also that Goldfinger in your tackle box. Okay, let me put him right here. Hold him for a second. Call. You may have luck with those. Look at this. Look, Yaannk. See? Look at that. Don't look. Got another one on. Got another one on. Yaannk. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Let me put this minnow down. Now this is a nicer fish. You know, see why? Because he's running me everywhere. Let me put the minnow down. This is a nicer fish. This is a nicer fish. Let me get the net. Do I want to lift him or should I get the net? Y'all help me out and tell me. Let's get him on in here. Look at that. Look at that crappie there. That's what you're looking for. That's what you're looking for. Listen, what color did I just tell you guys you need to have in your arsenal? What color? Mr. October Gold. That's a 13-inch crappie with that black jig head. Now listen, rewind this video. I just told you guys, I said I'm going to be rocking that Mr. October Gold with a black diesel built hook. Look at this. Mr. October Gold with a black jig head. That's what you're looking for. Okay? Fantastic. So, look. Yaannk! Look at this. Look at that. Get him in the boat. I'm not going to sit there and play with him. Nice 12-inch crappie. Nice 12-inch crappie. Nice 12-inch crappie. Look at this. Look. Yaannk! Look at this. Look at this. Oh, nicer crappie. Look, I got another one on. Look. We're going to forget that one. Look, let's get this one. I'm going to see if I can get this one in the boat, too. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, guys. Look, get this one. We know we want this one. Guys, this is a great way to end the segment. A super fantastic way to end the segment. Let's get him on in. We don't want to play with him. Come on, big boy. We got a little junior-sized mess. That's off of that Chartreuse. Let me see if I can get him in. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this one in. Man, oh man, get the fish in, Cam. Don't worry about the mess. A bird in the hand beats two in the bush. Guys, let me show you these fish. I'm going to turn the motor off because we've done what we were supposed to do. Wow, that's that Chartreuse with that Class B hologram flake in it. All Chartreuse with a black jig head. And the reason, the best reason, guys, is because of that diesel built hook. Nice crappie. Nice crappie. When you put the Yaannk on them, you can tell what size the crappie are. Okay? Listen, these are Cam's rods. These are my 9-footers and these are my 10-footers. Okay? My 9-footers are white to red. You guys can see the red. And my 10-footers are white to blue. They're pure carbon fiber. They're pure oh, let me show you this too. Check this out. Let me see if I can show you. One thing that you guys don't have to worry about. Look, look, look. They float. You see that? Let me see if I can bend you down a little bit. I'll just do it this way. Look, they float. So you don't have to worry about that. Okay? Let me pull back up. Let me see if I can get it again.